Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Badass Women in Herstory. Alright, today we're going to talk about Tiya Miles. This is from news1.com. A scholar and increasingly authoritative voice in reframing and reinterpreting the history of our diverse nation. Miles is a public historian and the country's foremost expert on the complex interrelationships between African and Cherokee people living and working in colonial America. In her first book, Ties That Bind, the story of an Afro-Cherokee family enslaved and freedom, Miles explores Cherokee history with attention to the interrelated nature of slavery, race, kin, citizenship, and community. Miles continues her exploration into early Afro-Indian relations with a public history project and book centered on the Diamond Hill Plantation in Georgia, one of the largest native-owned plantations in colonial history. In The House on Diamond Hill, a Cherokee plantation story, she documents Chief James Van's control of his plantation and abuse of his Cherokee wives and African slaves. Miles, who received a BA from Harvard University, an MA from Emory University, and a PhD from the University of Minnesota, is currently at the University of Michigan, where she serves as a professor in the Department of History and the professor and chair of the Department of Afro-American and African Studies. She holds additional appointments in the program in American Culture, the Native American Studies program, and the Department of Women's Studies. Miles' work collecting and analyzing information from the U.S. Census, oral histories, and newspapers have been recognized by the MacArthur Foundation, which awarded her with a MacArthur Genius Grant last year. I don't know what year they wrote this. I gotta go back and look. Regarding Miles' life work, she says, "I think that history matters so much to who we are as individuals, as communities, as a nation, as a global community. I feel that it's just so important to bring the meaningful stories of the past into the present, into today, and to allow people to engage with them and to connect them back to their own lives." What I like is that it's not beautiful, it's not perfect history that I didn't know that. Maybe I didn't really know that Native Americans had like plantations with black people as slaves. I was never aware of that. Shout out to Tiya Miles. Alright. I'm gonna find an instrumental. I'm gonna freestyle and we'll get the